Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one,
if you're a black woman and you're single,
Here's why most attractive women, most high beautiful women, they are oftentimes single. All right. You see them by themselves. They ain't wifed up. They ain't with nobody. Listen up. Number one, because they think that she has to have a relationship or has to have a boyfriend because she's way too beautiful to be single, right? So, you'll see a girl, attractive woman. Most time dudes are going to think she's sitting by herself. You know what I mean? It must be a trap. It must be a hoax. Can't be real. She got to be in a relationship. She's just by herself. So I ain't even going to go approach her because she got to be in a relationship because she's way too beautiful to be single. Number two, because of social media and because that women got a lot of options in social media nowadays, most dudes, they're going to just think that a beautiful girl, has and gets a lot of attention. Her phone ain't never dry. She got a bunch of people on her roster. So why even bother approaching? And number three, believe it or not, most pretty women would just rather be single by choice rather than deal with drama.
Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand at it, baby. You need to go outside. You need to date to learn what you like. The second reason why you need to date multiple men is because it takes the emotional offload off of one particular person, baby. You out here stuck on Kevin. Kevin is a 4. He's doing a whole bunch of nothing, boom, but you stuck. Women's biggest downfall is not being able to control their emotions. If you're having a problem controlling your emotions, read Joyce Meyer's Living Beyond Your Feelings is basically how to control your emotions so your emotions don't control you. Additionally, you're dating in a deficit, you're dating in deprivation, and you're dating in depression. Okay, y'all? Oh my God, I'm so tired of the apps. Ain't no quality men out here. Da, da, da. That's exactly what you're going to attract, baby. When I step out the house, I feel like I smell good, I look good. Okay, and my mentality is that there are an abundance of quality people, quality men outside. Okay, and look, hotline blinging. Okay, that is how you have to step outside. So enjoy yourself, have a good time, enjoy the summer, be outside, and enjoy your life. And that is exactly what you will attract. Okay.
Hey girl, do you want to know how to answer the dreaded question, why are you single? Because I know a lot of guys out there are actually asking you, and I'm sure that you're like really annoyed or you think that that question is lame. Girl, the question is not lame. It's actually a very important question for men as they are dating. And the reason I say this is because it's actually most of the time it's not what you say in terms of how you're answering that question but it's about how you say it. Because if you come off defensive, if you come off bitter, it's going to be a turnoff, right? They will get a sense of whether you are thirsty, whether you are crazy, whether you are self-aware, based on how you answer the question. So I don't want you to be flippant, right? I don't want you to be defensive. I don't want you to say, oh, I'm just focused on my career. Because he's going to think that, oh, she doesn't have time for a serious relationship, or I'm not going to settle. She's going to think that, oh, she thinks everyone is below her or beneath her, so she's not going to accept me. One of the things that I think is important when you are answering this question is just to let him know the truth, right? Cool, calm, and collected. Grace under fire. That's a good question. I think that partly it's because I was focusing on myself, but also it was because I never really found someone that I matched with. What about you? Chill, honest, and clear. Talk to me about how you feel when that guy is asking you that question and what your normal response is.
Be honest with me. What is the real reason why you're single right now?
An internship is when you stay with a company for a couple months to a year for experience. A career is when you stay with a company for almost the rest of your life. I'm not looking for an internship, I'm looking for a career. Looking for a career is going to be harder to find, and that will take some time.
if you're a black woman and you're single, I want you to listen to this podcast episode. I love Shan Boodram and I'm a big fan of Glow Graphics, so I already knew this episode was going to be really insightful. I'm not going to give it away because I want you to go listen to it. But the one thing that Glow said that really stood out to me, and she's, by the way, in her early 30s, she's traveled to over 100 countries, she's focused on herself, and in this chapter in her life, she really wanted to make her next adventure a person, which I love. Like, that was her whole thing. She said she looks for, in this sequence, alignment, meaning you guys want the same things out of life. You already have a similar vision. Availability, both of you guys are ready to commit and take this seriously, and then love and attraction. And the reason why I think the sequence in which she laid this out was so important is because I think a lot of us women fall into the trap of like, oh, we're not aligned, but I see potential in him, or he's not available, but I could be the one to change him. So I realized that a lot of us got the order all mixed up. Like, we should look for alignment, availability, and then open ourselves to love.
You guys, I want to give you a piece of my mind today with a story time. And this story time is going to be about why I am single. So first and foremost, I am single because I stopped dating in 2014, February to be exact. And I just decided that it is not something that I wish to put time into. So for the last 9 years, I have done absolutely nothing to unsingle myself. And the reason why I'm not interested in unsingling myself is because I believe dating is a complete waste of a woman's time. It can also have effects on your mental health because a lot of men approach dating with this mentality of, well, we got to ask you to get married and you can't get married unless I ask you. So they come into the dating scene with all of this bullshit and these low vibrational ass dates just to see if you will be willing to paint your face black and tap dance for them as a ring. And I just decided that I do not want to be a part of that fucking circus. So I have actually been proposed to. I have had 4 marriage proposals in my lifetime, which either I turned down or we just decided that getting married would not be the best things for our lives at this moment. A lot of single women have been proposed to and been engaged, and we just decided that, look, fuck this. So one of the main reasons why I have never tried very hard to get married is because I do not want children. A lot of men, especially black men, want children. They either want more children or they want to start a family for the first time with a woman. I don't want any kids, and I don't apologize for it. And I knew that looking at that ring on my finger meant that I would have to push a baby out through, which I was not okay with. Last time I checked, I cannot get an STD from having a Chilean sea bass. Last time I checked, I cannot get pregnant from having a seared salmon. So I'm not understanding how they equate paying for meals with them being now eligible to come to my house in the privacy. I'm supposed to get naked and share my body with them just because they paid for a fucking date. Especially with the amount of unhinged guys that are out here that are just looking to prey on a vulnerable woman and unalive them. It's not fucking happening. So if you are still out here dating as a woman, make sure that it is because that is something that you genuinely want to do. Because I had to have a real talk with myself. And the only reason that I was even dating is because I felt like the people around me felt that I needed to be married. That's not something that I want for myself.
So, guys, yeah, these women have poured out their mind, their hearts. Why are they still single? So you leave your comment in the comment section down below. If you're a black woman and you're single, just write down your reasons. Give your reasons why you are still single. Let us know if you're trying to push your career, or according to what this white lady said. She said she don't want to have kids. She don't want to a lot of things that she want to focus on her career. She don't want kids. She don't want any man to come into her house just to have other things to do with her. Or in the case of their dating, she still had a lot of things that she don't want for herself. That's why she's still single. She don't want to be engaged or married. So if you're a black woman, if you're a white woman, whatever the race you are, just leave your own opinion in the comment section below why you are still single. Let's hear from you guys. Let's know if those reasons those ladies speak out if they are valid, if yes, this is the main reason on why they are still single. For me, I don't think it's because of kids you are single, or it's because you don't want kids, that's why you are single, or you're still pushing your career, you want to push your career as a woman, that's why you are single. You don't want a relationship, you don't want to go to a relationship. Okay, it's a lot. So guys, leave your own comment, your own opinion in the comment section down below. Let's continue from there, and yeah, I will basically see you in my next video. If you've not watched my previous video, please go and watch it. There I talked about how, you know, non-black men flex differently. On that video is a whole lot. So guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.